is up, YouTube? Welcome to today's video, guys. Today I have a very special video for you guys because we have early access to the brand new weapons that are coming in Call of Duty. And one of these brand new weapons is this sniper right here, guys. The Gorenko anti-tank rifle. This is a sniper rifle that is deadly. Today I'm going to give you guys my opinion if this weapon's going to be a Warzone weapon or if it's going to be a multiplayer weapon. I'm going to also tell you the pros, the cons of these weapons, but most importantly, what type of loadout you should put in this weapon and what you should prioritize when putting it together. So if all this sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated. And drop me in the comment section down below. Since we're starting up Warzone, what is your favorite sniper in Warzone? Please let me know in the comment section down below. As you guys may already know, I am a big fan when it comes to Warzone. Warzone is my bread and butter, but I still play multiplayer. I have fun with multiplayer. And we're going to be taking a look at this gun. As you guys see here, a little bit of gameplay in the multiplayer section things, you could probably notice and pick up a couple things that the weapon kind of lacks just a tad bit. It has a very slow zoom-in rate. In addition to that, the reload speed and the animation of that reload speed is quite long. And one of the benefits of this weapon, which we'll talk a little bit further in the video, it's its melee option. And we're going to see how this actually is going to be very good in Warzone and how it might be pretty bad, right? So let's start off with the loadout. For the loadout for this weapon, we're going to go with a muscle. And for the muscle, it's quite interesting because for Warzone, we always want to make sure we're going to build this a little bit different. But if it's multiplayer, we're definitely going to want to go ahead and put a very good, a very good suppressor on here that's going to give us a couple benefits. And one of those biggest benefits that we actually need for this particular gun is the ability to not be able to lose anything when we're using the weapon. So a lot of these guys give you a lot of negatives. For example, damage range, you don't want to lose that. Aim down sight speed, you definitely do not want to lose that. This one has recoil control. This weapon, recoil, it's manageable, and we'll be able to pick it up somewhere else. But the main thing we want to do is, guys, just make sure we have enough accuracy with this weapon. So we're going to put a L brake on here. Now, for the barrel, guys, the barrel's going to be very interesting because we're going to go with the 420 Impress. The reason we're going with this one is because it has accurate controllability, reduces scope sway, and aim down sight speed is increased. That aim down sight speed is going to be very important because, like I said, this weapon without any pluses to aim down sight speed becomes very clunky, and you're probably going to only be able to get 1 kill, maybe 2 kills if the enemy is standing still. But if you're getting rushed and pushed, you're not going to be able to quick scope too much with this weapon. So that is one of the downfalls of this weapon. Now for optics, guys, I like the C7-4, this one, the 3.4 rifle scope. I think this is really good for close quarter combat. It gives you that long range, but of course for Warzone we might switch things up, so it's all dependent on that. Like I said, this is mostly a multiplayer build that's going to give you fast aim down sight speed and stuff like that. Now for the stock, we're going to go with the SAC adjustable. This is going to be the best one. It's going to give us a +3 aim walking movement speed, so whenever we're aiming, we're going to be able to move quickly. It's going to give us the initial accuracy on recoil. It's going to give you the recoil recovery, and once again, picking up that positive aim down sight speed. Now, we have a con on hip fire speed, but if you're using a sniper, hip fire is not going to be used very much. Accuracy recoil during settable fire, not that important. Movement speed we picked up already, so we have a very good option right there. Now, for the underbarrel, guys, this is going to be very tricky because a lot of people will probably tell you to pick up the B-pop. The problem with here is that this is a pretty good one, but you have the sprint to fire speed. Now, the reason why I didn't go this route, which is the one you probably want to go with, is because we went the bayonet route. The reason why we went this one is because it gives you an increase to melee damage and an increase to melee range. I'm going to play you guys a little clip of me actually using this, and you're going to see how beneficial this is in multiplayer, especially since this weapon does take a while to reload. If you hit that melee button, boom, bada, bing, you're able to kill enemies fast. So let me play that clip for you guys real quick.
New intel, ready for report.
The enemy.
Alright, so now that you guys saw that clip, let's go to the magazine. Well, this weapon, the best route to actually go based on magazines is definitely go to the 10-round mag. The reason why you want to go 10-round mag, even though you're going to lose that reload quickness and the movement speed, you're just going to have 10 bullets in your arsenal without having to reload. So the more bullets you have without having to reload, the better, because even if you go this route, which is where you're going to be able to get 3 bullets and reload faster, it's still, the 10 bullets are going to be the most effective way to actually go with this one. Now for ammo types, of course, guys, there are 2 ones that I want to recommend. I think for Warzone or for staying off the map, concussive ammo is definitely the way you want to go because it's going to enhance the suppress factor. So it's going to give you that suppression feeling without having to have a suppressor. Now, another thing that I actually tried was the explosive ammo. The explosive ammo will probably be interesting in Warzone, but we do lose bullet velocity, which we definitely do not want to lose. But that explosive rounds are going to be very key, especially if people are hiding behind buildings or behind cover. These actually might be pretty good, so it might be something we want to play with. I tried both of them, but I think this benefit of the conclusive ammo is extremely important because that keeps you off the radar, which is kind of what we want to have, especially if we're playing on the game. Next up, guys, we're going to go with the grip. Now, for the grip, guys, we're going to go with the fabric grip. The reason we're going with the fabric grip is because we want to pick up that +1 aim down sight speed. We want to pick up that sprint to fire speed. And the hip fire recoil recovery is not that bad because if you barrel stuff someone with that hip fire, you're going to be able to recover really quick. And you only lose a -1 in accuracy. So fabric is the way to go on here. Now, for proficiency, of course, guys, we are going to go with focus, which is going to reduce the flinch resistance. If you are a sniper, you're probably going to be getting shot while you're aiming down scope. So you want to make sure you reduce that. And for the kit, guys, we are going to be going with fully loaded because, like I said, the biggest problem with this weapon is the ammo. Now, you could theoretically go with deep breath, which is going to hold your breath duration for a little bit longer. You could probably go with faster melee as well, but I think that one's going to be the one that you probably want to go with, which should give you a very good start and make the weapon very powerful and very obsolete. And that is pretty much the loadout, guys, for this particular weapon. I think this weapon's going to be very good in Warzone. I don't know if it's going to be as good in multiplayer, but I think the attachment of applying the bayonet is actually really, really good because that gives you the advantage of dealing with close quarter combat and still keeping your distance as someone pushes you in the zone. Theoretically, to the body and to the head is 110. It's just pretty much a one-shot kill. And if people come at you, one launch of the melee, pretty much one-shot kills as well. So this has a one-shot hit potential. Really good sniper rifle, especially going to be really deadly in Warzone. At least that is my prediction. And there you guys have it. That is the best loadout for the Gorenko anti-tank rifle. If you guys enjoy our content, you can do the best thing by subscribing to the channel. Make sure you turn on all your notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Do consider dropping a like and dropping a comment. We'd like to have you guys here on board. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Ready for report. Double kill.
Do you think I should make loadouts or?